en route to the Estancia, 1 p.m. This is for the girl that said, how come you don't slam no more? This is for the girl that said, how come you're always reading out of that book nowadays? Well, this book is like an anchor holding down my ego. See, I could write this in a year, but give me 15 minutes and some Altoids, fistful of firecrackers and a bottle of ocean water with letters to lovers still house within. I wrote this on napkins because I read poems like the wood bit on a saxophone. I said I read poems like the wood bit on a saxophone. Somebody got it. See, I read poems like I got Maya Angelou held hostage in my syntax, like Langston Hughes is embroidered in my naps. I read poems like they did. I don't perform. No dollar amount can negotiate my hyperbole boomerangs. Shoot from my lips. Disguised as amendments. I don't perform. I write the hell out of my heart until the Dante's Inferno in my mouth gets frightening. You can't score this. Unless you're talking about carving a pound of my flesh as ransom, you can't judge this. Unless you're talking about substitutionary atonement for the ink-colored eyeshadow I use to see better last man standing. Won't be the one that cares the less about keeping up with the Joneses and Thomases. Worries less about describing the world so made back accurately enough to keep their babies from transgression. If it doesn't impress you, that makes sense. I write Jesus in my notebook. I speak of him from my pulpit. If you can't hear or see my poems, you'll know why. These poems are the byproduct of no emulation of man, no man-made gimmicks. They confront and resist snapping because it's distracting and it's often misplaced. This poem made the pen stop producing milk. This poem made the lead stop lactating, the audience stopped smiling, they all pointed fingers, but instead of pointing to the poet, they pointed one palm full of arms to themselves. The other arm was stuck like 6 p.m. That arm pointed to God. So the poet was irrelevant, and the God, he was undeniable. The ending was happy, because everyone at the end died to themselves. So yeah, this goes out to the girl that asked me why I don't slam no more. And this goes out to the girl that asked me why I'm always reading from that book. So this book is like an anchor holding down my ego, pointing the focus not on me, but on God.